Well, hello everyone. It's awesome to see you all here. Wonderful to see everybody already here waiting for us. Gosh, you guys are onto it today. You are so organised. It's lovely to come into a room and there's this huge Brady bunch of people already here. So lovely to see you all. Thank you so much for joining us in this incredible webinar today. And the lovely Annette Densham won't be far away, I'm sure. But I was just checking in nice and early to make sure that you are all familiar with the webinar room. And to know that you can be here and ask questions. So wonderful to see you all. I've got Rachel, Danielle, Katrina, Brenda. I've just made you male, Brenda. Brenda, of course. Pat's here, Tonya's here, Katrina's here. Goodness me, Maria's here. Lots and lots of people jumping on. It's awesome to see you all. Wonderful, wonderful. And Tonya from all the way in the States. Wonderful to see you here. It's great that you've got on. It's so good. People from all around the world. It's lovely. Now, you can unmute yourself at any time, ladies and gentlemen. If there's guys here, you can unmute yourself at any time. Say hello. But if you're not talking and there's stuff going on in the background, unfortunately, I have to unmute myself to speak here, but there's breakfast being made and all sorts of stuff going on in my background. But if you can mute yourself, if there's stuff going on in the background, that would be awesome. But please, if you want to ask questions, unmute yourself, jump on, say hello. That would be awesome. Now, also down the bottom of the page, you will see a chat box little icon. It's like a speech bubble with 3 dots in it on my screen. If you click on that, it'll open up the chat box, and I will just type in here, hi everyone, to show you how that works. If you've got questions, please just type them in there and let us know what you'd like to know. And I've got some questions that have come in this morning on my phone, which is awesome. Thank you everyone for doing that, which is just brilliant. I'm just going to send a quick double message to the lovely Annette, who is probably struggling with her internet where she is, because she just has so many problems with that, unfortunately. Annette, where are you, lovely? Just to check she's coming on. Webinar started. Wonderful, cool. And we'll get her on as well. Awesome to see you all. Lovely to get lots of good mornings from all over the place. Thank you so much, everyone using the chat box. That's brilliant. Awesome. Yes, I've got your question, Pat. I got it on your message as well. Thank you for being so organised. You're so awesome. And also, I had questions from the lovely Ruth. I don't know if Ruth is here. Yes, Ruth's here as well. Hi, Ruth. Lovely to see you. And congratulations, finalist for the Women in Business Awards in New York. Very, very exciting. Some wonderful questions you sent through as well. So before we get started, what I'd like to do is just get you to use that chat box to tell us, have you won an award? Are you a finalist for award? Where are you up to with that? I know I'm Tonya. I think Rachel, you've been award winner here in the Gold Coast. Pat, you've won awards before, I'm sure. Please let us know in the chat box. Have you won an award before? Have you been nominated? Where are you at? Are you still thinking of entering? Are you not sure? Because we want to make sure that we have got the right amount of information here for people. So my computer's just gone a bit weird on me. Exit full screen would be nice so I can manage to get around the place. And I'm not sure, Pat shared your screen. That's nice, Pat. Thanks for sharing your screen with us. I don't know whether everyone else can see that as well, but it's all good fun with technology. So Maria, you're finalist in 2 awards in the Stevies. Congratulations with you. Older awards as well, absolutely, Pat. And we see this all the time. It's one of the key things we'll be talking about today is how to leverage your award. And one of those things is it doesn't matter how long ago it was that you got your award. And we all know this. How many of us have been to a conference or a speaking event and up on stage as a guest speaker, and they're there because they're an Olympic medalist from 1985, and they're still talking and speaking about their experiences. So it doesn't ever grow old when you have an award. So that's one of the key tips we're going to share today is don't let them just sit in the cupboard and gather dust. You can use your awards anytime. 2 Stevies, finalists for 2 for this year from Stacey. Congratulations, gorgeous, well done. Maria as well, finalist. Yes, of course. Message for Annette that I'm a finalist in the Stevies had no other details. So Katrina, yes, congratulations. You are a finalist in the International Women in Business Stevie Awards, which basically means you are now going to be either a gold, silver or bronze winner. I know that's been one of the biggest questions that's been asked in the last 24 hours for all the people that we've been helping with the awards for the Women in Business Awards. Yes, That is the case with the International Women in Business Award for the Stevies. The minute you become a finalist, and only 39% of entries become finalists. So it's not a shoo-in. It's not just a, what do you call it, participation award. The Stevies is quite unique with that. So only 40% get through. You've now become a finalist, so that we will be waiting with fingers and toes crossed for the 15th of November to decide if those awards that you are now a finalist in are either gold, silver or bronze awards. And they look a bit like, I was going to grab one, but it's on the other side of the room. Can you hold on, guys? I'll grab it. So, running around all over the place. Mine gets used a lot because we go out and speak at events and take them with us. So that's what a gold looks like. The Grand Stevie Award's bigger than that. The silver and the bronze, you can get medallions, or you can order one that looks that sort of size as well. So a little bit like an Oscar, very, very exciting. So you might be putting your little mitts on one of those in November, which is awesome. And it might be a silver or bronze as well. So we won't know until the 15th. So hopefully that answers your question. If you are a finalist in the International Women in Business Awards with the Stevies, you are going to win an award. It's going to be a gold, silver or bronze. We just won't know until the night, which is very exciting. Hopefully that clears things up. Katrina, finalist for the Stevie Awards, absolutely. Brenda, with 2. Female Entrepreneur of the Year for Business Services. And I think there was another one as well, wasn't there, Brenda? I can't remember. There's so many. I think there's 37 that we are accounting for this year, which is just amazing. 5 speaking awards. Awesome. Nominated Stevie finalist here from Daniela and Maria. Yes, didn't realize that. Yes, Maria, it becomes quite exciting when you all of a sudden realize that you have not just become a finalist, but you're going to win an award. Just depends on which color. So let's crack on and get into this. I'm not quite sure where Annette is. I've sent her a message, but I'm sure she'll jump on at some stage. She'll have to, because we need to talk a little bit about how you're going to leverage these awards. But let me just run through a couple of things to help you first. I'm just going to open up another screen on my computer, because there's so many things that we can help you with leveraging. And I didn't want to just blather on and throw too much information at you. So number one thing I want to encourage you, and this was a question I think Pat asked as well, what if I haven't won? What if I haven't got through to being a finalist? What do I do now? And it's the same answer for all of you as well who are now nominated as finalists, or even if you've just been nominated for an award and you don't know yet whether you've become a finalist or whether you've won a gold, silver or bronze. Don't wait is my first tip. Don't wait and go, oh, I won't tell anybody because I'm not sure if I'm going to win, or I won't tell anyone because I don't know if it's going to be a gold, silver or a bronze. I'll just be, quietly in the background. I'll wait and see what happens, and then I'll get out there and shout from the rooftops. Please don't do that. The number one biggest tip is you have to be real with your story. Not everybody wins in life. I don't know whether you're the same as I am, but I absolutely detest participation awards. I'm not a big fan of the way they're bringing up kids today, that even if you lose, you get a trophy. It's not real life. We don't always win at life. And Tonya, I'm sure from your experience with dealing with millennials, you'll get this when all of a sudden they go, what do you mean I didn't win? But everybody wins, don't they? It's like, yeah, no, I'm sorry. What you were taught at school is not real life. So yes, you need to be aware of the fact that this is real life. So share that you didn't win. Share that you were nominated, but I didn't win. And share your journey, share your story. It takes pluck and courage and a bit of braveness to step up and go, okay, I'm prepared to be judged by these people about what I'm doing in my business, or, with the passions that I have and so on, the work that I'm doing in the community, whatever it is. I'm prepared to put myself out there and be judged for that. Now, I didn't win, but man, this is what I learned through the process. Or if I'm not, I don't know if I'm going to win yet, but I'm a finalist. I don't know if I'm going to get that award. I don't know if I'm going to be gold, silver or bronze, but this is how I feel about it. So don't wait until you've won. Share your story now. And those of you who are on one of the Audacious Agency programs with us, that's the part of what we do now. Mary, if you're watching the replay of this, and anybody else who's paid for the package for our support with this, this is what we work on now. I'm really excited about this part. And I love the helping people choose the right category, enter the awards, and it's just so fabulous to celebrate with you the fact that you've become finalists and award winners and so on. But what really makes me passionate is the marketing part of it, is now getting out there and sharing that with the world. That's the bit that's really exciting. So make sure that you take some time to just sit for a moment with the fact that you're now a nominee, a finalist, a winner, whatever it is. And how does that make you feel? Reflect on the journey. What did it feel like when you were first considering entering the awards? Is this your first, second, third? You know, it's a bit like first, second, and third and fourth child, isn't it? You've got to tell that story. It's all new with the first award. The second one, you sort of know what's going on, but now you've done something different. It's a different child. It's a different award. So tell that story about how you felt about entering now that you've won it twice. You know, really throw into it your expertise, your experience, your emotions, how you feel. So get that story out there. And one of the things you can all do right now is post and thank people. Thank those around you who've been part of your journey, your business partners, your clients, your family, your friends, the people that helped you, that encouraged you, the people who've made a big difference in your life. Thank the award organisers. That's one great way to get tagged and get spruiked all over the world, is to tag the Stevie Awards or tag the Women in Business Awards or the Telstra Awards. Tag them, hashtag them, mention them, put them on Instagram and say, oh my goodness, this is awesome. Thank you for taking the time to look at my award and to judge me a finalist. Thank the award organisers, because they will share that. And that gets you some amazing collateral as well. So those are a couple of big tips so far. If you've got any, I feel like a millennial right now, Tonya. That's classic. I love it. Can you go to the Stevie's website to see your names listed? Do we have an official email? You get both, Ruth. You should get both. But yes, on the website, and I will, because the Women in Business Stevie Awards is the one that everyone's talking about because they only got announced yesterday. I will go and find that email. Now they're published. I will just find, they're published on the website now. I looked yesterday and they weren't there. Sorry, my computer's now going a little bit slow. Dum-de-doo. All the winners should be on here. I think I've got a problem with my, I've got a cookie or something in my browser that won't let me see the winners. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to post here. Here's the link. There's the website, Stevie Awards website, and on there, all the finalists are posted. So you can go on there and have a look. Now, if you are, another big tip, if you are attending the Women in Business event in New York, I can't wait to see you there, Tonya. It's going to be so cool to catch up with you and have a few glasses of bubbles and have a good time. But if you are attending the awards evening in New York, it's worth going through and having a look at all the finalists on there, because a lot of those people are going to attend, and pick out who you want to most catch up with. So here's another big tip. If you win an award and you're then invited to go along to a gala event, and the ticket to go to the dinner is like $500, and you've got to go and buy yourself a dress and you've got to do all the stuff, and you go, oh, it's just too hard, you are missing out on an amazing marketing opportunity. So I know for ages we've talked about the nicest thing about winning awards is the fact that, ladies, we get to go and buy a new frock, we get to go and maybe buy some new shoes, get our makeup done, look fantastic, and go out and network and market our business while we have a few glasses of bubbles. What's a better way to do business? It's just so awesome. So have a look at who else are finalists on there. Even if you're not attending the gala dinner in New York, go and have a look at the finalists and see, is there somebody on there who you really connect with, or you could do collaborative work with? You're also a finalist, they're a finalist. See if you can find out a bit about them and contact them. Say, look, congratulations, I noticed you're a finalist in the Stevie Awards, so am I looked at your business, I think it's amazing, I wonder whether there's something we could do together. And whammo, you just never know where those sorts of connections come from. A lot of the awards call this the alumni, and they keep their award winners together, and they encourage you to connect. All of the finalists for the International Women in Business Awards with the Stevie Awards can now enter the LinkedIn group. There's a LinkedIn group of Stevie Award winners. So again, you can go in there and connect with people. Some awards do it, and they have ongoing events during the year where you can catch up again with people who've been award winners. I mean, if you think about it, you are surrounding yourself with award winners. You're soaring with eagles. And I think Oprah said, you know, surround yourself with the people you want to become like, you know, the people who want to lift you higher. So get yourself in with that group of people. Tonya, got to change your flight. Oh, awesome. That'd be awesome. Because I know you're speaking, aren't you, Tonya, at the conference the day before as well, same as me. So hopefully we get to spend some time together there, which would be very cool. put in for leave yesterday to try and get there. Awesome, Katrina. Can't wait. If you can come with us, that would be brilliant. And just as well, Katrina and anyone else who's coming, we're there from the 10th to the 16th. We'll be located close to Times Square, so we're going to be nice and centrally located. And Annette and I are running a workshop the day before the awards or the morning of the awards. We're just trying to work out the logistics of where we're going to do that to help you with your acceptance speech. Because if you've travelled from outside of the States, Tonya, we will do everything we can to make sure you get on that stage. But if you're from outside of the States, you are guaranteed automatically that you will go on stage to give an acceptance speech when you accept your award, whether it's a gold, silver, or a bronze. If you've won a gold award, you will definitely get up on stage. And you've got 30 seconds to give your acceptance speech. So again, another big tip, if you've won an award, you need to think about this. In the Women in Business Awards in New York, they have professional video, they have professional photography. They also take you aside afterwards and do a media interview with you with the media wall behind you. So yes, there's huge opportunity there for you. And I know I spoke to a guy about a year ago now, and he had spent, I think it was $30,000 to get best-selling book, an award, and go to the States and get interviewed on all these TV shows and so on, and get this media. And he said to me, how much did you pay to get that from the Stevies, to win an award and get these interviews and so on? I said, it was, the price for the ticket for the dinner was about $400. And he went, oh God, there's a big difference between $30,000 and $400. So if you want to get professional video of you accepting an award, you can use that on your website, you can use it in your social media and so on. Go to the awards dinner. Don't hold back. There's a huge opportunity. They normally dress up the room beautifully. There's normally a huge opportunity to do Facebook Lives. And you can imagine the minute that somebody sees you accepting my Oscar and thanking God and mum and my dog, which we will give you advice on what you should say in your acceptance speech, and none of that's right. But you can use that. You can use that again for credibility. Put that imagery on your website, on your speaker reel, if you're a speaker, on the back of your book, if you're a best-selling author, on your social media. You can use that to leverage that. It gives you great credibility as well. Annette's here as well. Annette, you probably can't get a word in edgewise at this stage. I will come to you. I didn't realize you were here yet. Resources. Annette is madly posting links here for you guys as well. There's a whole link to resources for the International Women in Business Awards that you can go to. You can download their logo. And guess what, guys? You can use award businesses or award categories logos on your marketing. So who in the group uses Canva? I use Canva all the time. Yeah, awesome. Go and get the logo off of that page. Annette is posting the link in there to the resources site. Download the Stevie Award logo. Create in Canva. Woohoo, I'm a finalist. Name the category. Put the little logo on there from the Stevies. It's really great endorsement that you can use and share that out there. So make sure you're using that. There's also, I think there's a press release template on there, Annette. There's also images and all sorts of other things you can use on there. Rosie is a finalist in My Business Awards Australia. Awesome. So as a finalist, you should be able to go and get their logo. You should ask them for their permission to use it. The Stevies automatically do that, but Rosie definitely, congratulations on that. That's awesome. Go and ask if you can use their logo. Create some little memes in Canva and get it out there. Now, here's a big tip, guys. I don't have the image. I wonder where I put the image. I should find it and send it somewhere. I will do that later on. I recently visited China. Earlier on this year, I went to China for just other reasons, don't even ask. But I noticed something. I'm standing outside the Guangzhou train station and I noticed a big billboard opposite me, great big huge pink billboard. And I don't speak Chinese. I'm not fluent in Chinese at all. I can order a beer, which is about as much as my Chinese extends to, and make sure it's cold. But on this billboard, and I worked out it was a cosmetic surgery billboard because there was some photographs on there. Okay, this is some sort of wellness, health, beauty, whatever it is. It looks like cosmetic surgery. But there was something on that billboard that made me know that this wasn't just any old plastic surgery company. They were an award-winning company. They had won awards for what they did. And I don't speak Chinese. So guess what it was that was on this billboard that I noticed that I knew this was an award-winning business. It was the little laurel leaves. You know, the little ones that they used to put on the guys' heads at the Olympics and all the rest of it, the little laurel, my name comes after it, Lauren, laurel leaves. It's an international symbol for an award winner. You see it on all of the wine labels, on the Oscars, all the rest of it. Everybody uses those little laurel leaves as an indication that you've won an award. So again, go into Canva. I know they've got them in there because I've already used them, or go to Google and download just a little laurel leaf shape, put it into your meme, put on there award winner. This will go across languages. It'll go across, anyone will notice it and they will know immediately. Now, you know, I love neuro branding. You know, I love the fact that the brain works within a millisecond to work things out. And just having an image of a laurel leaf on there with the finalist Women in Business Awards and the Stevie logo, you could create some really, really awesome memes and social media posts and images that you can now share out there. What are lots of questions coming in. Canva's your favorite tool, apps procrastination tool, Brenda. I love it. See, I'm a graphic designer by trade and I love Canva. I think it's awesome, makes it so easy. Yes, go Rosie, that's awesome. Media release template, yeah, absolutely. So there's one on the site that Annette's put the link in for. It's a basic template. It's not guaranteed, well, no PR is guaranteed to work, but it's not awesome. It hasn't been built specifically for your business. But if you want to get onto it and use it, then go for it. But if you want, that's as boring as batshit, says Annette. Tell us what you really think. Yeah, chances are, if Annette's saying that, look, it's okay, but it's the bare minimum. If you really want to get into the media, and I will bring Annette on because she knows so much more about this, ideally you have a press release written about you. And it's not just writing the press release, it's identifying the media that's going to be best to send that to, whether it's your local media or your industry media. You need a little bit more finesse than that, which is why we help you. So we will be giving you some links at the end about how you can get hold of our packages. So just very quickly, for those coming to New York, if you want to come to the workshops with us, the acceptance speech workshop the day before or the morning of the awards, and we're also going to do a marketing action planner workshop as well. So how are you going to leverage this award for the next 12 months? So we're doing 2 workshops while we're there in New York. It includes your ticket to the dinner, to the gala dinner, and it includes us helping you with press releases around your win. So that's 1997 Australian to do all of that for you and to work with you from now right through to when the awards are announced and even after that. So there's a couple of months support from us. If you're not traveling to the US, if you don't want to go to New York with us, but you'd still like that support, you'd like us to do the press releases and you'd like us to help you a little bit with leveraging the awards, it's just $997. So I will put a link in here a bit later on for you guys, and I'll send you in the replay the link for this, but also the links to get hold of us if there's anything you want us to do. We're making it as affordable as possible to help you leverage these awards, because what we don't want to see is that you win one of these big boys and it just sits up there on the shelf gathering dust and doesn't do it. It's nice, it's awesome. Look, winning awards is brilliant. It feels great. Going to the gala dinner, it's amazing, it's exciting, all the rest of it. But the most exciting part is how you can leverage that to get out there and be seen, get people asking you to speak at their events, getting people saying to you, I want to work with you because you're an award winner, winning clients, winning accounts, getting funding, all those sorts of things. That's what's really exciting about awards, leveraging them. Yes, I can convert to US dollars, Tonya. We can make the technology work. Yeah, the Australian dollar is not the best at the moment, so it's going to be a little bit more expensive for us Aussies. But yes, it's the way it goes. So those are Australian dollars. 2 workshops, acceptance speech, leveraging your workshops. Yes. Perhaps we can do one here before we go for those not coming, but a finalist. Yeah, maybe. So let's look at that. Maybe if people are saying, hey, that's what we want. We're not going to New York, but we really want some help. Could we do a workshop here in Australia? Maybe we do it online like this. So please let us know. Checking that. Yes, it's US dollars. Sorry, Australian dollars, Danielle. 1997. If you're coming to New York, you have to organise your flights and your accommodation, but that's pretty simple to do. 10th to the 16th, we'll be there, but the days that we'll be working together is the 14th, 15th, and 16th. And we do have an amazing travel agent, the lovely Catherine Carver. Who's just amazing, Karen Carver, sorry, who's amazing, and she's in the States and she's there ready to help you if you want to, some help. Should we leave Sunday the 16th? I think it's Saturday the 16th, Tonya, by my reckoning, unless I've got my dates wrong. I think the Stevie Awards are on the 15th. The conference, Women Future Conference, is on the 14th and 15th in the morning, and then the awards are the Friday night, the 15th, and then we fly out Saturday afternoon, evening. So that's when we're there. But just get in touch with us, guys, if you want to know any logistics about that. If you're coming to the Stevies, you don't really want the help with the PR and everything else, but you want to come to the dinner. Annette and I are putting together a table of 10 because we know there's quite a few people coming from around the place. Tonya, you're welcome to sit with us if you want to. I know you probably get a ticket, don't you, because you're speaking at the Women Conference, but if you want us to stick you on our table, then we'll go for that. We've got a big thumbs up already, so that's cool. We can do 2 tables, I think. The last 2 times that Annette and I have been at these awards, I swear we may have gotten close to being thrown out because we were the rowdiest tables. We did the most cheerings, and we stayed around for the whole length of the events, and it was a blast. So yeah, the audience loves us. We get quite a bit of coverage, and we get lots of people coming and talking to us because we're where the life and soul of the party is, which is quite hilarious. Yeah, one lady told Annette she made night. Right, without more ado, I'm going to put Annette on because she's messaging rather than talking. Where are you, Annette? Can you unmute yourself? Because I can't even see you. Oh, here she is. There you go. Unmute. Donna's here too. Awesome to see you. Go for it, Annette. Nice to see you.
I'm exhausted now. I need to have a rest. Now I don't know what to say. I'm stuck. So I guess Lauren's covered just about everything. I mean, to leverage this award, start changing your email signatures. Did you say that?
No, didn't do that yet.
No. Okay, good, excellent. Your website, put the logo on your website. The Stevies will be sending you the official logo soon. So you can put that on the website, hyperlink it. Oh, she can't hear me. You can't hear me, Tonya. That's no good.
Oh, I can hear you. Why can't Tonya hear you?
Because she's a long way away.
See, now that's the trouble with Annette. As a stand-up comedian, you never know what's going to come out of her mouth. It's just brilliant. You turn your volume. This is the only time anyone will ever hear me say this to Annette. Turn your volume up.
Okay, I've turned my volume up. I put my speaker closer to my mouth. Is that better? And I've got a really bad headache, so I'm probably not speaking really loud. No, the logos haven't come out yet. So, no, Donna, you'll get a finalist logo just saying that you're a finalist. And then once you've won gold, silver, or bronze, they'll make those available to you. But for now, you can put the finalist logo up there and hyperlink it to the finalist page. So people go, oh, she just made that up. That's not real. Because people go and check it out and they suss it. Lauren's also said, share it across social media. There's so many Facebook groups out there with people that you can inspire and encourage because you've had the kahunas to get out there and put yourself on the line. As for media, your local paper is a must to go to. You don't even need to write a media release if you don't have to. I'm not trying to do us out of work, but it is actually not a complicated process. Tell them a little bit of your backstory. So, I did say that the Stevies, that their media release is boring as batshit because it's really just facts. What the media likes is a story. They like human interest. They like emotion. So if, I know Donna posted today about her journey through the awards process over the last 10 years. And it was like, oh my God, I had no idea that was the person behind that beautiful and energetic and bubbly personality. Because it's not so you don't sit down next to someone and go, you want to hear about my hard luck story and how I got into business and all the things that have gone wrong for me. But the media likes that. They like the underdog. A little bit different for US media. I find the US media, Tonya, is like you go out bragging and you go out big. That they like that type of stuff. But it's your opportunity now to get that energy behind you because, I know when I post stories from clients or I see post stories and they've been featured in obscuremagazine.com, like you've never even heard of them, and they've got like a whole of 6 readers. But PR is all about perception, and your audience, your tribe, your followers, whatever it is that you call those people, just want to get behind you, barrack you on, and encourage you. So the only thing stopping you is you.
Absolutely. And the cool thing as well, Annette, was, and this is something we learned early on with the awards, or something certainly I learned from you, was you can get more than one bite of the cherry. You can tell the story about your journey to becoming a finalist, and then have another press release sitting ready to go that you just slot into it, whether you've won the gold, silver, or bronze in that category. So you don't need to wait until the last minute and go, I don't have time to do this. You can pre-prepare for this. You've got until the 15th of November to know which colour your award's going to be. So write your press release now, ready and waiting, that you just have to slot that in. So don't leave it to the last minute. It's a bit like entering the awards. Don't leave it to the last minute. Have a think about that. If you're not sure, contact myself or Annette. Annette's the publicity genie. Identify the right media to go for, get it ready to go, and then all you're doing on the night that you win, you're ready to go. Okay, awesome. Slot it in there and it goes straight away. So it's current and it's out there.
Absolutely. And another thing that you can use, not just Facebook groups, Facebook Lives. Hop on there and get excited, share it. I love what Pat did the other day. She went to an award last weekend, didn't get to go on stage and do her acceptance speech, but she made this beautiful montage of photos of her evening and read her acceptance speech over the top of it. That was just gold, Pat. Absolutely brilliant. And it was really engaging, and her words were so encouraging that it was a shame if no one got to hear those. So that was really well done.
Yeah, awesome. Repurposing that's brilliant. Great move, Pat. That was awesome. So another great tip from Pat to us to you, write your acceptance speech. If you don't get to give it on stage on the night, do it anyway. If you're going from Australia to New York, or anywhere to New York, there's some iconic places in New York that you could go and stand in front of that makes sense for your brand. I know when I was there, I did a Facebook Live from in front of the Statue of Liberty, and I talked about the fact that the one thing that interested me about that statue was that she's moving. You might notice if you go and have a look at it, the heel of one of her feet is off the ground. She's going forwards with her message. She's not just standing there waiting for people to come to her. She's stepping up with her light and going forwards. So that suited my brand. It suited what I was doing. So I stood in front of that statue. I talked about that. And I talked about my award win, and I gave my acceptance speech. So go and find an iconic location, make it fit with your brand, and give your acceptance speech, even if you don't get to go up on stage and deliver it. Great idea, Pat, and well spotted, Annette. Hopefully you can all hear Annette as well.
Can I just say something?
Of course.
Avis many years ago were not the leading car hire company. They were running second. You might know this story. And so they capitalized on that. And they said, come to our counter. The queue is shorter.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a silver lining, isn't it?
Yes. There are things we can do to find the opportunity, even though it seems slim.
Yeah, absolutely. It is about just thinking differently. So that's very cool. Now, there's one thing as well that I know that the Stevies do as well, and I'm pretty sure most awards do this as well. They profile their finalists. Now, excuse me, with the Stevies, there were, I think you sent me an email today, Annette, there were 1,500 or just over 1,500 entries.
1,500 entries with 39% making it through to the finals.
So there's a lot of finalists.
I do. Oh my God, I was about to say that. It's one of the longest list of finalists I think I've ever seen. And I think that people are ramping up their award writing skills. Let's hope we have something to do with
that. I wonder why. Yeah, awesome. So on the Stevie's site, and I'm about to put the link in there, when you have won your award, when you know what colour it is, you can go on and be profiled by the Stevies. So I've just put the link in there to the page. I'll read out to you what it says on the page. You can, if you're an award-winning organisation, you'd like to be profiled by the Stevie Awards in their email newsletter. Now, this goes out to 30,000 subscribers from all over the world, and tens of thousands of social media followers. And it's like a blog that they do, and they like do a case study or a profile of winners. And it's very simple. It's a form. All you got to do is go on there. You enter your first name, your last name, a little bit about you, your organisation, your why. There's lots of little questions on there you've got to fill out. Take a little bit of time. You can upload a photograph and so on, but that gets you in front of a lot of people, and it's free. So how's that for great marketing immediately now that you're a Stevie Award winner? So this is for once you know whether you're a gold, silver or bronze, then you can go on there and you can fill out that form. So everyone who's a finalist this year for the Women in Business Stevie Awards, you'll get the opportunity to do that because we know you're going to win an award, a gold, silver or bronze. So again, make sure when you are entering awards and you've won your award, you keep in touch with that award organisation. Don't just sit back and go, oh, I'll wait till my trophy arrives in the mail. Get on their website, find out what they've got to support you. Are they prepared to share your story? Even if they don't have that as a set thing, write a little blog article and send it to them and say, hey, I wrote this. I thought maybe some of your other people might be interested. If you can inspire other people to enter their awards, they're going to publish that story. So make sure you leverage it with the awards agency as well that you're with and whatever award you've done. Ditto. Oh, Mary's here. Awesome to see you, Mary.
Hey, Lauren, I'm
Yes.
just thinking, I know last year we did a organised trip to New York where people paid a package.
Yes.
And we did everything for them. We decided to change that, but we created a really cool little tip sheet on how to leverage your awards. I think because all of these people showed up, is that we should send them a copy of that. It's a bit of a checklist that you can go through and make sure that you're doing email signature and all those things that we've suggested.
Yeah.
Because I think that they should get a bonus.
Well, they've already been told they're going to get the checklist when they registered.
I'll just go back to my tea.
But if there's anything else anyone would like from us as a bonus, then please let us know if there's anything we can do to help you with. But no, that checklist will come out on an email to you all, just to thank you for being here. And if you're subscribed or registered for the replay, you'll also get that. And the replay of this will be on the award-winning accelerator page website shortly, so you can go in and look at that. I'll put it up into the Rocket Launch Your Business Facebook group straight away. If you're not already a member of that, I will stick on here social media URLs. Here is the link to the Rocket Launch Your Business Facebook group. I'll stick that on here as well. If you're not already a member there, you can jump in there, and there's loads about that. Annette and I are in there all the time. In fact, we're going to be celebrating in there at lunchtime, celebrating your wins for the week. So we'll be mentioning a lot of you today in the Rocket Launch Your Business Facebook Live at lunchtime today. And yes, Tonya, you can definitely start advertising now. You are an International Women in Business Award finalist. And later on,
you can fill in the profile now.
Can you, without you even knowing what you've won?
Yeah, absolutely, because
wow,
they profile you across the 30,000 people regardless, because you are a finalist.
So brilliant.
Fill it in now, get it done before everybody else does it.
Awesome. And if you're clever and you write it talking about the Stevies and what it's done for you and your confidence or your business or whatever you're going to do because of the fact you've won an award, chances are they'll profile you, because they want to profile, obviously, blog posts that encourage more people to enter the awards. So make sure you just think about a win-win situation. It's not all about you. And Annette, I wonder whether you can give us some insight here, because I know a lot of people either hold back because they don't want to talk about themselves and they don't like putting themselves in the spotlight, or the opposite, they just talk about them, and they don't think about how can I leverage this, and it just comes across as salesy.
So what's the question?
Question was, what are your tips when you're creating the content to promote the fact that you're an award winner?
Okay, well, just like Donna did, tell your story. Why did you enter the award? What were some of the reasons that you thought about not entering the award? And what are some of the obstacles that you've overcome? What are your achievements that you've ticked off in the last 12 months? Make it personal, and you can make it about you, because the award is about you. If there's one time that you can brag about you, is when you've made the finalist of an award. So, mention the awards. but just really concentrate on your journey to this moment and what makes it so special and how you feel it'll impact your business as you move forward. So talk about you, tell your story.
Awesome. And I think one of the big things we noticed with all of the ones that we assisted was this huge passion and purpose that you have with what you're doing and the reason why you're even doing it. And that, I think, probably has assisted you to become a finalist because you're prepared to share what you're passionate about. It's not just, I'm entering this award because I'm going to leverage it. I want to make a change in the world. I want to impact people. This is what I want to achieve. So I know, Ruth, you've got an amazing why. All of you have got an incredible sense of purpose. So share that as well. Talk about the issues. Tonya, you've got a great story to tell about the workplace, and the intergenerational issues. So share that. Share a little bit of that. Hey, this is why I'm doing it, and I'm so pleased to be recognised for it because it's going to help me increase awareness. It's going to help me grow and change and innovate and do these other things. Do you have help in certainly as we package a la carte? Yes, absolutely, Tonya. As I've said, there's a couple of things. The first thing is, if you're going to go to New York, there's workshops we're holding there. Mary's coming along to those already as pre-booked. Workshops over there and press releases we can do for you. If you're not going to New York, we can just help you with the press releases. If you just want to come and talk to us and say, hey, I just need you to work specifically on my business. I want to work on my marketing for the next 12 months. How am I going to really leverage this? Then just let us know. I'll put it in here in the links, meeting link for Audacious Agency. You can jump in there and book time with us. There's a couple of different options on those. Dates for New York. Alison Callan, congratulations, gorgeous. Lovely to see you here. The full New York trip. So to attend everything. So Annette and I are there from the 10th to the 16th of November. But the package there is from the 14th, 15th and 16th. And that includes 2 workshops. We're helping with your acceptance speech and also with your marketing action plan for the next 12 months. And we're also going to help you with the press release around your win. And that's 1997 Australian. Sorry, asking questions that you've already answered, probably, but that's okay. And the other thing is, if you're not going to New York, but you want us to help you with a press release and some support around leveraging that, it's 997. And we've got packages for that. But as Tonya's asked already, look, Annette and I are here to help, and we know every business is different. You might be at a different stage in your business. You might be looking to do different things at this time. So we're happy to tailor make what you need from us. You might already have a great website, a great profile, or there's a number of people who've entered these awards before, and then we ask them, okay, so what are you doing with it now? And they go, well, I don't know, because I don't even have a business set up properly. I haven't even got my website going, so there might be some stuff you need to catch up on now. So there's all sorts of different positions that businesses are in. So yes, that's all that. Alison, would be awesome if you came with us to New York. Yeah, as I said, Annette was saying before, in the previous years, we've done a whole package, including flights and accommodation. This year we went, look, you guys are pretty adult enough to organise that, and Karen Carr is happy to help you if you want to. But basically, get yourself there, get yourself some accommodation. That package that we're talking about, the 1997 in New York, includes your ticket to the dinner, and us, of course, being there and having a lot of fun with you and helping you along the way. So any other questions, please pop them into the chat box. We will be emailing you all of the links, all of the information so you can get in touch with us, and the checklist. That is your bonus for the day, and we'll get that off to you. If you would like any of the links that we have put into this chat, if you've opened up the chat box and they're all sitting in there, there's the awards profiling, there's all the resources from the Stevies, the logos and so on, and a couple of links we put in there. All you have to do is down the bottom of the chat box, there's a little tiny box with 3 dots in it. If you click on it, there's a drop down that comes up and it says Save Chat. So if you all want to do that, at the bottom of the chat box, down the bottom where you type in your messages, there's a little box with 3 dots. Click on that, click Save Chat, and it will say, wherever you save your documents, whether it's documents or desktop or wherever on your computer, a little text file will arrive, and it'll have all that information, including all the links that we have shared today with you. Because when I close this down, unfortunately that goes away. So, so I'm going to do a save chat now. So I've got people's questions as well. But if you want to do that, if is anyone having problems with that, please type if you're not sure. I can't find that, really stressing out about it. Don't panic too much because I'm going to send you an email anyway. Annette's now shared where we're going to be in New York. Now, that's a bit scary, Annette, because we could end up with a room full of people at midnight having drinks, which is, how surprising is that? Hotel Edison, which is awesome. Maria can't find it. Okay, so Maria, go down to where you've just typed in that I can't find it message. And to the right, it's got a little box with 3 dots in it. If you click on there, it'll open up a drop down. Don't panic, Maria, if you haven't been able to do that. We will send all the links. And it's going to be at 7 p.m. So that'll be interesting. I don't think the awards actually finished till about 10 p.m. So is that 7 p.m. Australian time? No, not staying at the Marriott this time, Alison. Billy Joel's on the same night. God damn him. Why couldn't he have planned that better for us? That would have been awesome to go and see him. So any other questions, guys, please pop them in the chat box or unmute yourself. What I'd like to do before we finish is just another round of congratulations to some amazing women in business who are now International Award finalists for the International Women in Business Stevie Awards 2019. Lovely. Tonya, well done. Ruth, fantastic. Maria, I think that's one of you as well. Annette, if I've missed anyone, please shout their name out. Katrina, Alison, Mary, Donna, I can't remember Donna. Yes, she's going, yay, this is awesome. If I've missed you, I'm sorry. This is a really bad idea. I'm missing people. Brenda, yeah, awesome people. Just amazing what you guys are doing. Congratulations. Time to celebrate. I know in Queensland it's a long weekend, so you guys have got every excuse under the sun to get some cold bubbles in the fridge right now so that you can start celebrating this weekend. Get out there and do some Facebook Lives. Tell people how you feel. Get them to celebrate with you and share it with the world. Don't hide your amazing skills and talents. The world needs what you have. And you do deserve to be well known, well paid and wanted. So get out there and tell the world you are all winners. So congratulations, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Very, very excited to be with you. Can't wait to meet with a lot of you in New York. It's going to be such a fabulous time. You're all very, very welcome. If you've got any other questions, please just let us know. Jump into the Rocket Launch Your Business Facebook group. I think we answered everybody's questions today. If we haven't, please get in touch with us. But thank you for being here, and we will see you soon in the next webinar that we do, probably live from New York, a live cross. I know that's the other thing as well. The Stevies do broadcast live stream from New York. It's actually Saturday about mid-morning here in Australia. That they live stream, so you can certainly celebrate, and we'll be posting all over the place because the awards come to our table if you're not attending, and our table normally ends up just piled high in awards. So we will be announcing to you who's won what, but you can live stream it as well, which is very, very cool. Can't wait to see you all in New York as well, Mary. Just can't wait to spend time with you. It's going to be so awesome. We'll be in touch with you, Mary. We've got lots to do with you now to leverage this award. And so looking forward to being with everybody over there. So thank you so much. Thank you, Annette, for being here and letting me speak constantly. You're amazing. And we'll see you all guys next time. I want a room with Annette. Awesome. That's fantastic. Brilliant. Love it, Maria. I think there's going to be a bit of a party over there somehow. So great stuff, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. And if you're watching the replay, please do get in touch as well. Just get out there, guys, because you do deserve it. Have a great day. Just shine your light. Be bright out there because you are amazing. Thanks, guys. We'll see you soon.